So in our previous videos, we talk about requirement gathering phase. And after requirement gathering, we have software design phase. Once the design phase is done, we have software development phase, which is where developers will build the applications. Once they build the applications, why don't we just deploy the application? Means such as giving access to consumers to use. And in our previous videos, we talk about importance of software testing. Do you guys remember Boeing 737 MAX MCAS software was not properly tested and launched? Unfortunately, 359 people died after 2 airplanes crashed. Now, we also talk about the CrowdStrike example that after one deployment, which is pushing their software update to the production environment, which is people have able to use. And we talked about how half of the world stopped. Hospitals were canceling their procedures. We talked about how the malls and department stores were not able to process their payments. And most importantly, we talk about how thousands of flights were canceled. So now when you not test your software properly, the consequences could be very, very chaotic and bad for the companies. Sometimes it could make companies go bankrupt. Sometimes those softwares, people who develop it, could go to jail. That's why software testing is very important. Now, coming back to our Zen Receipt application, Lily talked to Everly Hill Consulting, business analysts start talking to Lily, understand what she wants, which is through this interview process, they came up with requirement document. Based on requirement document, software architecture team, they designed the software, how the front and backend should work. Once design document is ready, software developers, they build applications, well, zenreceipt.com. Now we come to QA team, quality assurance team. What quality assurance team will do? Remember, we have requirement document. In the requirement document, it's a very technical format. Users should be able to create account. Users should be able to log in with their valid account. Users should be able to view their receipt by department store. For example, searching for Home Depot, I see all the Home Depot receipts, right? Searching for specific dates, specific months, I should be able to see that. Even searching for specific city, I should be able to do that. At the end of the year, I need to have my spending summary. So every single requirement is written in the requirement document. While software developers building applications, software testing team is looking at the requirement document, writing the test case. This application, in the requirement document, it says users should be able to log in. So they will write corresponding test case, step-by-step process to how to validate that specific requirement. It says requirement document says users should be able to search by specific store, like Home Depot versus Costco. Now, software quality assurance team is based on this requirement document to write a test case to cover that particular requirement. How do we validate that users are able to search by specific stores like Costco versus Home Depot? Now, while they're writing the test case, developers are building the applications. Once they have the applications, they will give that application, Now, we're going to use the word called give, right? For now, they will give that applications to software testing teams. Now, software testing team is making sure every single functionality of the software is working as expected that is written in the requirement document. So now they're executing every test cases, validating every single functionalities. At the end of the testing phase, quality assurance team will say, hey, client or developers, from end to end, we have tested the software. Every single functionality which is described in the requirement document is working as expected, working as properly. So this application is ready to go to market. That is what happens in the testing phase. Is basically software quality assurance team is testing the application end to end, making sure everything works as expected, which is described in the requirement document. Once they finish the testing phase, now we're ready to launch the application. Now, I'm just going to add it the deployment phase because it's pretty straightforward. Once that is done, everything is tested, you will have a team called DevOps team. DevOps team's responsibility is making this application accessible to public. What does that mean? They're deploying or moving this application from their environment to iOS, which is App Store now you can download, right? Android Store now you can download for your Android phone, or web applications where you can go to www.zenreceipt.com to access your account. So now DevOps team will deploy that code to a production environment. When we say production environment, is where you have access. You go to Amazon.com today, right now, that's production environment. When you open your app on your phone, LinkedIn app, Lyft app, Uber app, these are production environment. Just quick summary now of software development lifecycle. In the requirement gathering phase, you have client and users talking to business analyst teams interviewing these people, coming up with the requirement document. In the design and development phase, you have software developers based on requirement document. They build applications. Once the application is ready in development environment, they're going to give it to testing team, software quality assurance team. They're testing the software based on requirement document. Is that working as expected? After making sure everything is working, now DevOps team will deploy the code to production. Now all the fireworks, we have zenreceipt.com. Hopefully Lily became very successful and rich entrepreneur. Now she has a tech startup, right? So interestingly, I want to talk about all the team members involved. Pretty straightforward, guys. It's not complicated. Who you have? Client, stakeholders, talking to business analysts. Business analysts, once they're done with the requirement document, you have software development team, who is included with software architecture, design team, right? Software architectures. These are senior developers. Now you have developers who are building the applications. Now you have software quality assurance teams testing the applications. Once everything is ready, now you have DevOps team moving the application to public, to app stores, to internet. Now you and I have access. You have client, stakeholder, business analysts, software developers, software testers, and DevOps team. Congratulations. Before this video, you didn't know what is software development lifecycle. Now you know what happens in every step of the software development lifecycle, from requirement gathering, design, development, testing, and production. Congratulations, you know now software development lifecycle.